Hi friends, this is Bear and welcome to AussieBearBudgets and welcome to another grocery haul. It is grocery haul time again. As part of my life reset and trying to get myself a bit more organised, I am trying to stay in the habit of doing this size sort of grocery shop every Wednesday. And so far it's working fine because Wednesday's really the only day that I have free to do a grocery shop, and it is also the day when I have any appointments. If I have an appointment for something or other, it usually ends up on a Wednesday. And then every second Wednesday there's a coffee and chat get together with my church, which fell on this week, and then next week it's on a Tuesday and I can't go because I'm at the lodge. So yeah, I'm trying to get into the rhythm of doing this sort of thing a little bit more regularly, and also, stocking up on a few things, especially things that I can throw together for having a lunch when I'm working up at the lodge, so I can take lunch with me. So as I said, this morning was a coffee chat morning with the church, and the only one who turned up was me. So I sat there all by my lonesome, and I had coffee. I did still have a coffee, and I had a bacon and egg roll with a hash brown, which was so good, and I'm so full. I'm not going to need much for lunch. But also as a little comfort food thing, seeing I was on my lonesome today, I bought myself some jam drop cookies, which I love. I love these. I think the jam slid off one. Can you see that one there? The jam slid off it. Have you heard that saying? The cheese slid off his cracker? Well, the jam has slid off my cookie. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me give you a rundown of what I've got. Now, I did call in at the butcher's, the butchery where my daughter's boyfriend happens to work, because he's a butcher. And I picked up some blade steak with the bone in, 2 pieces of blade steak. Best steak. I mean, ribeye is the best steak, but I can't afford ribeye. But blade steak with the bone in, not the bone out, because the steak with the bone still in is more tender. The meat is more tender than blade steak with the bone out. I don't know why. It just is what it is. So that's my choice. Plus, I got some chicken breast fillets. Tomorrow night, I want to do a simmer sauce. So a creamy mushroom simmer sauce with rice and chicken. So I got that, but I'm going to also use some of that for another dish as well. So I've got 1 kilo of the chicken breast. From the supermarket, I also got some pork chops. These are huge. They're huge. They're like a pork steak. Those are for me because my daughter's not a fan. And then also I got some drumsticks, which are also for me because she likes the breast meat. So that's what some of this will be for her. I got some frozen peas and corn. That's the only frozen veggies that we needed. I got some milk, a 3 litre milk, because I've been going through a lot of milk lately, and the reason is because, and that's where these come in, it is smoothie weather. It is. It's seriously smoothie weather. And so I have been having a lot of smoothies. When I did my last grocery shop, I picked up like a big bag of frozen mixed berries. And so I make smoothies. I use the berries. I use milk, yogurt, honey, and banana. And that's the smoothie that I make, and it's so good. And I'll be having one of those for lunch if I do end up having something for lunch, because I don't think I'll need more than a smoothie. I also got 2 frozen dinners, and this is to have for nights when my daughter springs on me, which she does. She never gives me a warning. She springs on me that she's going to be at her boyfriend's for dinner. And so I got a couple of these. So I got the Chinese chicken and cashew. I've never had them before, so hopefully they're nice. And I got the butter chicken. and they were both on sale, which is why I got them. So I got those to have in the freezer. I got toothpaste. I got some biscuits, so some shortbread, raspberry shortbread, and some Monte Carlos, great for dipping. I got a lip balm. This one's really good, especially we have had such intense winds lately. For instance, I did our washing this morning. I did a load of washing. I always do one load midweek and then I do the big wash on the weekend. And so I did the midweek wash and I had it out on the line by about 6:30 in the morning and it was dry by 9. And so I had it in, folded, put away before 9:30, before I even went down the street. So, hey, well done me, because it's so windy. All right, so I've got a box of tissues just to have on hand because my daughter gets a lot of hay fever when it's windy like this. I got a box of cat food. I don't need cat food, but this is a brand that I was running low of. And the cats get weird. And when you've only got one brand, they decide they don't like it. So I got that to have a bit of variety. I got my usual Easy Mac and 3 cans of tuna. Now 3 cans of tuna does more than the 8. Like it does, because it's, what is that? That's 9. That does 9 of the Easy Macs. So it just builds up so that I end up only having an extra can. I'm waffling, I realise that. Okay, and then finally I got a loaf of bread because I have been, just hankering to have toast, and I've got some canned stew in the cupboard which I wanted to have on toast, and for about a week I haven't had any bread and I haven't been able to get down the street to get any bread. So I got some bread and I'm going to be having lots of toast. Okay, so that is my grocery haul for this week. I don't know what it cost. I can't remember. I went to 2 different places. I think the stuff that I got at the butcher's was $30, $29. And what I got at the supermarket, do I have? Yes, I do. I have my receipt here. So supermarket was $96.40. So what's that? 96. So it's about $125 altogether, $125. So about normal, about normal for not much. But that will keep us going for the week and then some, because, I bought stuff that I didn't like. I don't always need to buy toothpaste. I don't always need to buy that. So, yeah. There you go. All right, just another quick video. I hope you enjoyed. Some of you really do seem to like these grocery haul videos, so I'm happy to make them. And I've got the rest of the day at home. It's nearly 12 o'clock, so I've got the rest of the day at home. My son was going to be coming out tomorrow, but he's not able to. He's got a house inspection, so he's not able to come out this week, which is a shame. I love having him out here, but I totally get that he can't come out. And so I hopefully will be going in there next week to see him, and he will be out here again in a fortnight. So that means that I've got a free day tomorrow as well, and I don't need to go anywhere. That's even better. Oh, and the other thing is, when I got home today, just now, like 10-15 minutes ago, my lawn had been mowed. So my lawn just looks fabulous because it was getting so long and jungly, but it looks fabulous now. She always does such an amazing job. All right, I'm going to stop waffling and get this stuff put away, especially the frozen stuff. And I will catch you next time. Please like, subscribe, comment and share, and hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my next video. And in the meantime, take care, God bless, and I love you. Oh, one more thing. There's Miss Pippin. Say hello, baby girl. Let me zoom in on her. Oh, hello. Oh, you're talking to me. Yes, hello. Okay, guys. I'll catch you later. Love you. Bye-bye.